Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I just got my brick and mortar box, which I was excited to get a nice pink boost. I'm gonna test this thing out and might even throw it up against another disc that's very similar called the Aspect. Let's go. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Well, if you got out to your brick and mortar store like I did today, and you got a brick and mortar Gyropalooza box, then you are pleasantly surprised to get this Eagle McMahon Synergy Series boost. Numbers on a boost are 9.5, 4, 0, 2.5. And from what I read, this run is a little bit straighter than the proto run that some of you guys got earlier this year. Well, we're gonna test it out, see if it really is. And I just happen to have Simon Lizotte's disc that's also a 9-speed. This is the Aspect. Numbers are 9502. Very similar numbers between these two, but definitely different profiles, and I imagine probably different flights too. Well, let's test it out. All right, first off, it is Pearly Proton, which I gotta say feels amazing and it looks really cool. There's nice cloudiness in the rim and looks super sick, and super sick design. So let's see how it throws. Yeah, it goes nice and straight. Good solid flare at the end. Yeah, definitely more on the overstable side, but that definitely pushed pretty darn straight. All right, let's see how this compares to the Aspect. All right, Neutron Aspect, same weight. Both of these are 174, that one I just threw too. All right, let's see how this one flies. Yeah, that one pushes nice and straight too. Yeah, are those gonna end up in the exact same spot? Oh my gosh. I think they literally ended up right on top of each other. They both fly very similar right now. All right, now, if you're getting your Gyropalooza box, you're excited about some of these discs that I'm also excited about too. We got the Plasma Echo. I love this disc, super great. We also got the Pyro in Particle Glow, super sick color in this combo right here. We also got the Particle Glow Particle, which is a fantastic disc, and 10-year anniversary wave, along with some other L2s and R2s. I'm not gonna show you those right now, but if you wanna stay tuned, I'll show you what I got in my Gyropalooza box on Friday when I unbox it. All right, let's throw these ones though. Let's start with most overstable, the Pyro. Yeah, I love the Pyro for shots just like that. Nice and flat, it's gonna get you around corners. Yeah, super sick disc, great on forehand and on backhand. All right, now let's go with the 10-year wave. This thing is 172 grams, nice and low profile. Let's see how this one flies. Yeah, I got great turn out of it. Oh, nice stable finish too. All right, not too bad. I did throw one of these earlier and it was a lot flippier than that one, but this one, I gotta say, nice and stable, flies just like you want your waves to fly. Then one of my favorite mid-ranges, I actually bag a Proton Soft Echo. Super excited about this Plasma run. Yep. Just like an Echo. Love it. I gotta say, if you throw hexes and you think they're a little bit more on the overstable side than you want them to be, pick up an Echo, you won't be disappointed. And then last but not least, glad I got a nice bright colored particle here. This disc is fantastic. There we go, nice and straight. Should have a nice reliable finish. Let's go. All right, so stay tuned. Friday morning, I'm gonna show you guys what I get in my Gyropalooza box. And then later on, we're gonna take some of these discs out to the course and throw them. Definitely some gems in here, and you never know what you're gonna get with your L2s and your R2s. Can definitely make or break your box. All right, let's do one more toss with these guys, and then we're gonna see if we can head to the course and maybe play a hole before it gets super dark. This time we're gonna do sidearm. I mean, this boost actually feels fantastic on a sidearm. Like I said, nice and low profile, fits really good in the hand. All right, let's see how it throws. Yes, stayed pretty straight and then got to edge very quickly. Yeah, definitely a fantastic overstable disc. I mean, for Eagle McMahon, this is probably definitely a 0, 2.5, but for guys like us, it's gonna be an overstable disc. All right, now let's try the Aspect, same thing on sidearm. Oh yeah, definitely much straighter. Same reliable hookup. Yeah, fantastic. So definitely on the backhand shot, and I can already tell on the forehand shot, the aspect just goes a little bit straighter for longer. I got more distance out of the aspect than I did with the boost. Boost hooked up a little bit more sooner. It's got a little bit less glide on it too, so that means it's not gonna go nearly as far for arm speeds like me. Yeah, for Eagle, this is a fantastic disc. He can just rip on it. He knows it's gonna hook up, hit, and sit. But for guys like us, just gonna be an overstable kind of meat hook type of a disc, which there's nothing wrong with that. All right, let's see if we can go to the course and play a quick hole. All right, we're out here at Angry Beaver, hole number 11, 505 feet, basically horseshoe shape, baskets over there. You need to have a nice overstable driver for this shot, and both of these I think are going to do fantastic. Let's see which one does first. Let's start with the boost. Oh, that is great. Get a nice solid hook up there. Let's go. That's in an optimal spot, and all I had to do was lay that thing nice and flat. Didn't have to put it on a hyzer at all. All right, now let's try the aspect. Same thing, laid that one nice and flat. That one definitely went a little bit straighter, but that's in a great spot too. Very close call. Let's see which one had the better shot. Biggest difference I'm noticing so far between these two is aspect, I feel like just goes straighter, just a touch bit longer, whereas the boost wants to hook up a little bit quicker. I know Eagle has said that the boost is basically going to be a disc that once you beat in is going to be a workhorse in your bag. So I must agree, it is a little bit overstable out of the box, but man, once we work this one in, it goes a little bit straighter. I could see it being money disc in your bag. All right, boost definitely didn't go as straight as aspect, but it still did its job. We're in a nice, decent spot here. We got another shot where we need to go straight and hook up. So let's go with the boost yet again. There we go. Oh, solid hookup. Holy cow. Went just a touch past the basket, but we got a birdie putt. All right, aspect went just a touch bit straighter. So now it gives us more of a straight shot at the basket with a little baby fade at the end, which would be perfect for this particle. Oh, oh, go in. Oh my goodness. That just hit the chains. Wow, particle, fantastic throwing putter. Wow, can't believe I almost just cashed that for an Eagle. Yeah, particle, fantastic throwing putter. Nice overstable finish on it. And I gotta say, one of its magic powers, which if you haven't seen my particle video, you should check that out, is putting this thing on an anhyzer and having it flatten out and just glide. Thing's great. Well, I guess I boosted the boost a little bit too much, went a little bit past, but no worries, gonna putt with my nice medium Nebula Nerve Praxis, which this is dropping Black Friday, noon over at Disc Golf Deals USA. Let's go. And it's got the sick pterodactyl stamp that Skeet designed for us. All right, particle. Man, can't believe I missed that Eagle. All right, hole 14 I think is a perfect one for us to close on. You basically want a driver that you can throw dead straight, get to hook up at the end. I mean, these are both doing it for days. We got about 300 feet here. All right, let's see which one of these can get us the closest. All right, let's start with aspect first. Let's go. That should be parked. Oh, wow. Wow, yeah, all you gotta do is just start that thing dead straight. No flip to it at all. Nice overstable finish. Yeah, it's great. All right, boost turn. Yeah, baby. Oh, man, even though it hit that tree, we're still putting for a birdie. These are both two fantastic discs. It is kind of funny that both Simon and Eagle were kind of looking for two very similar discs, but both of them throw a little bit different. So their needs were a little different. So that's why the discs are a little bit different too. So whatever your throwing style is like, I feel like one of these should fit that slot for you. Well, the aspect definitely won on that hole, but the boost wasn't that far behind. Well, guys, I gotta say, I was glad I picked up the brick and mortar box, mainly because of this. And gotta say, one of my favorite discs is the Echo, and now I got a plasma one, which is fantastic. And you never know what you're gonna get as far as the L2s, the R2 discs go too. You might luck out with something really cool. And like I said, Black Friday at noon, we got the Pterodactyl Stamp 2 that's dropping. Should definitely support the channel. Go get one of those. All right, guys, well, thanks for tuning in. If you're looking to get one of these discs or a Gyropalooza box, head on over to Disc Golf Deals USA. Till I see you next time, peace out.